Come on, Chiefs! I have some important things to say to you, but first make sure to hit that like button if you've been a Chiefs fan for over 20 years. It's great to see fans of all ages. If you believe we're going to win another Super Bowl, write this, "Come on, Chiefs." My heart goes out to you. We have some incredible news from Chiefs Kingdom today. 3 of our own have just been honored as All-Pro players by their peers, Chris Jones, Creed Humphrey, and Joe Thuney. This prestigious recognition comes directly from the NFL Players Association, where fellow players vote for the best at each position. No votes are cast for themselves or their teammates, making it truly an honest reflection of the respect they have across the league. Chris Jones continues to prove why he is a dominant force on the defensive line, earning his 3rd consecutive All-Pro nod. This season, he has racked up 20 quarterback hits, 5 sacks, and an impressive 74 pressures, ranking 6th in the entire NFL. Meanwhile, center Creed Humphrey and guard/tackle Joe Thuney have been named All-Pro for the first time. Humphrey was rated the best center in the league this season by Pro Football Focus, dominating in both the all-around game and pass protection. Thuney demonstrated his versatility, playing primarily at left guard but even switching to left tackle late in the season without allowing a single sack against top pass rushers Myles Garrett and T.J. Watt. These 3 stars were also selected as Pro Bowl starters alongside teammates Travis Kelce and Trey Smith. What an incredible year for the Chiefs' offensive and defensive lines. So, Chiefs fans, what do you think of these honors? Through 3 Super Bowls and 6 long playoff seasons, the Kansas City Chiefs have seemingly faced every obstacle that can come their way on the road to a championship. But this postseason, the team is entering with a huge question mark at one of the most critical positions on the offensive line, left tackle. Last season, veteran left tackle Donovan Smith made a postseason return after missing 5 regular season games due to injury. This year, a similar scenario is unfolding with veteran DJ Humphries returning to full health just in time for the playoffs. However, there's a twist. Humphries started just 1 game alongside quarterback Patrick Mahomes, while Smith had 12 starts with Mahomes before his injury. During Humphries' absence, left guard Joe Thuney took over and moved to left tackle for 3 games. And let me tell you, Chiefs Kingdom, those games featured some of the best defensive performances we've seen all season. That sparked some serious debate. Should Thuney or Humphries start at left tackle for this playoff run? Let's break it down. The main purpose of the left tackle is to protect the edge of the pocket, keeping Mahomes upright and giving him time to work his magic. Some argue that the Chiefs' running game thrives more when Thuney is in his natural left guard position and Humphries takes on the tackle role. But pass protection is where games are won or lost in the playoffs. In Week 18, Humphries struggled with rushing, getting beat on the outside on 2 key dropbacks. On the first play, he was easily picked off, which led to pressure on Mahomes. On Monday, Broncos edge rusher Nick Benito made a ghost move, throwing Humphries off balance and opening up a path for the quarterback. This footwork issue is a concern. Humphries often fails to bring his feet with him when engaging, which leads to balance issues against elite speed rushers. Now, let's talk about Thuney. His elite footwork as a guard has translated surprisingly well to left tackle. His quick lateral movement allows him to stay connected with edge rushers in the arc. Even when initially outplayed, Thuney has shown the ability to recover and push rushers deep past Mahomes' set point. However, Thuney's experience as a guard can be a double-edged sword. His quickness helps him against speed rushers, but it exposes him to power moves inside. His lack of size and arm length compared to a typical left tackle means he may struggle to contain bull rushes inside. On the other hand, Humphries has the size and strength to handle those power moves. When he does allow the initial inside penetration, he often uses his power to drive the runner into the pocket rather than clearing a path straight to Mahomes. But his inconsistent footwork led to a holding penalty on the same play, highlighting a recurring problem. The question now is, do you prioritize Thuney's elite agility and chemistry with Mahomes, or do you go with Humphries' size and strength, despite his recent footwork struggles? Both options have risks, but with the postseason on the line, it's a decision that could make or break the Chiefs' title hopes. So Chiefs fans, we want to hear from you. Who do you think should start at left tackle when we enter the playoffs? The Kansas City Chiefs are the #1 team in the AFC, closing the regular season with an impressive 15-2 record. But as the team prepares for another deep playoff run, there's a big coaching story unfolding. Defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo is now a top candidate for head coaching jobs across the league. According to NFL Network's Mike Garafolo, both the New York Jets and Las Vegas Raiders have officially requested interviews with Spagnuolo for their head coaching vacancies. Spags, as we know, has been crucial to Kansas City's success, leading the defense since 2019 and helping secure 3 Super Bowl titles. His leadership has transformed the Chiefs' defense into one of the best in the NFL. This season alone, they rank 4th in points allowed per game and 9th in total yards allowed. That kind of performance is why teams are paying attention. But Chiefs fans, the big question is, how would losing Spagnuolo affect our Super Bowl chances? Some fans have already expressed concerns on social media, urging him to stay and continue the dynasty here in Kansas City. So what do you think? Should Spags stay and chase another ring with the Chiefs, or has he earned the chance to lead his own team again? In a fiery rant on the latest episode of the New Heights podcast, Travis Kelce addressed allegations that the Chiefs threw their Week 18 game against the Broncos to keep the Bengals out of the playoffs. When his brother Jason asked him what he thought, Travis didn't hold back. "I'm not afraid of nobody," Kelce exclaimed. "I wanted the Bengals in the playoffs. I want to slay every dragon one by one, like Mortal Kombat. I don't even want this to be a playoff format where we play the smallest team. Just give me the best teams. AFC, NFC, give me all of them. Mortal Kombat style. I'm going to go through every expletive of them, just giving them my best expletive effort." Jason continued to stir the pot, saying, "You didn't want the Bengals in Burrowhead or Cincinnati." Travis added, "I'll play them in the Walmart parking lot. I don't give K. We can have our game in the offseason where we really compete again." Despite his strong words, Kelce gave the Bengals some respect, acknowledging their impressive late-season run. Meanwhile, the Chiefs' Week 18 loss to Denver ultimately eliminated Cincinnati from the playoff picture. Denver clinched the final AFC wild-card spot after Kansas City's loss. Some fans speculated that the Chiefs lost intentionally to avoid facing Cincinnati in the postseason, but with several key starters out, it was a tough game for KC to win. What do you think, Chiefs fans? Was the loss strategic or just a tough blow? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more exclusive Chiefs updates. Come on, Chiefs!